So now this new kingdom called Judah became a covenanted nation that still served the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And some rulers that we have heard of, like Hezekiah and Manasseh, and great rulers that ruled in the south, and Josiah that ruled in the south kingdom of Judah from the capital of Jerusalem, still had a covenant with God. Whenever they had rulers that served God and led the people in the ways of God, they were blessed. But whenever they had rulers that turned away from the covenant, there was a curse. And then later on, at that time, when Judah became the second covenanted nation, they became the second nation with a covenant with God. Galatians 3 states something real interesting in the New Testament. See, this blessing of covenant was connected to the promise of Abraham. Galatians 3 states that the blessing of Abraham will come onto the Gentiles, and this national blessing can now come onto the Christian nations, or the Gentiles in the Christian nations that have a deliberate covenant with God. The scripture says in Galatians 3, and I'm paraphrasing, that the Gentiles will receive the blessing of Abraham, and the blessing of Abraham was a nation blessing. Not just the seed being Jesus Christ, but it talks about the blessing of Abraham being able to bless nations. So let's talk about some nations that had a covenant with God.